Here in Milwaukee, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers.
Buddy, what's up? How's everyone doing? Mr. Boys, how are we doing?
And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Luis Castillo. What do we need to know here?
Whoa, what is this?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
That one way inside. He swings and drives one out to deep.
Brandon Nimmo, get a ball. Get out.
And it one-hops the wall. Throw cut off to second. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Man at second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Manny Machado up to the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
This to third, and that one handled. Slings to first in time. Now it's Devers at the plate. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Got him swinging. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. We go to the bottom of the first. Getting the start for the Chicago White Sox, Kevin Gausman. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? Carlos Correa up now for the Brewers. Close, but called a ball. Balls in a strike. That's a little bit low. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Line drive. He makes the grab. So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former second overall pick back in 2012. Right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. That one 95 to finish him off. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. That's a laser base hit. Nimmo quickly gets it back in. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Jorge Polanco up now for the Brewers. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Polanco hanging in there. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground. And that will end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Milwaukee, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Jose Altuve steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. That one at 95, missed up top. Ball 2. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's doing a solid job.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. In the air to left center. Buxton settles under this one, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second. Up now for Milwaukee, Josh Smith. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That one a little bit high, and the count's full. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
We got back into my house.
Noelvi Marte, the next to hit. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Stays alive. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job.
Over to Altuve, on to first, double play. So
Working a lot.
No hits, no. Back here at American Family Field, on to the 3rd inning. J.P. Crawford steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one way outside. Full count now. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That's the ball.
Too low, and it's ball 3. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No, I did a fantasy draft.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in. 1 down. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And now the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
That one outside.
Yeah, I think both of those guys are going to be really good this year as well.
Sometimes take a little
Pitching staff's going to be good too.
Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here comes Manny Machado. 1-1 now.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And Manny gets a piece. Two on, 2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The throw home. Safe. He beat the tag. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
That one almost got him.
Congratulations, that's awesome.
The 2-2. Hard ground ball for a base stop. 1 runs in. Here comes Machado around third. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out. set for the bottom of the third. Up now for Milwaukee, Daniel Schneemann. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I think 70.
Here's a 1-2. To the right side, Altuve. Throw to first in time. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Down the third baseman, Carlos Correa. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off. Fastball, and even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing.
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Around first, heading for 2. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So back here in Milwaukee as we go to the top of the 4th. Jose Altuve steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Yeah, very fun.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
This one drilled.
JT Realmuto deep to center field and is goodbye. Almost off the Chevrolet car. His first of the season.
They add a run. It's 3-0.
Put it on the
one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing.
Yes,
I can feel that
bang, 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 bang.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think that's unbelievable, my friend.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. White Sox add one on the solo shot. For midway in the 4th, this is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Midway in the 4th. Back here at American Family Field, here's the Brewers catcher now, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a miss. The 1-2. That one ripped left field. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
The White Sox leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So digging in, Josh Smith. Ground ball up the middle. Altuve handles it, throws to first in time, and he has thrown 4 shutout. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And a foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And that misses off the outside edge. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout.
All right, that was easy. All right. For the Brewers.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a 1-1. Late on that fastball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Almost got him. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And down on strikes. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. But they lead it 3-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th.
I cannot.
Milwaukee, Noelvi Marte. Fastball in for a strike. It's 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop. Over to
JP,
first.
make a play. Oh.
Time base hit.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding, and how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And now a full count. This one in the air, center field. Robert gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 10.
1 out man at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Daniel Schneemann. In the dirt, blocked. Two one now. And that one pulled foul. 2-2 now. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out. And that wasn't close.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So back to the top of the order. And here comes Carlos Correa. That's to third. In time to Devers, and Correa retired. That's the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show. Chicago. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So up next, Manny Machado.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Ball to strike.
Machado.
Fought off foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Here's Rafael Devers. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fastball is outside. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here comes the skipper.
You feel like you have to.
Danny Young comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
I'm doing 2-1s on my left side. Duke, Florida. And I think that's going to be a fucking show.
Got him. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for them. And now it's Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3. That clips the corner. This one in the air, center field. One up, one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And right now, he's shutting this lineup out, so we might stick with it.
Caught him looking for the K.
Never watched the show.
Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the 7th. Randy Arozarena steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 1-1. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Eric Sabrowski, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Brazoban, the right-hander, also getting loose. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
That's to third, and that's just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
The batter, number 6, shortstop J.P. Crawford.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. The 1-1.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
The 1-2. Upstairs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Down in order go the White Sox. But they lead at 3-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Brewers DH, Jorge Polanco.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
The 1-2. In the air to left center. Robert on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Next for Milwaukee, Josh Smith. The Brewers trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Brewers, the right fielder, number 5.
So digging in, Noelvi Marte. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames.
For the Brewers,
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Eric Zabrowski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So up next, Brandon Nimmo. Zabrowski measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Canada. Fouled off left side. The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Outside. Full count now. And a payoff pitch. Swings and misses. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Ohtani. Swing and a miss at a slider. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out. On to the bottom of the eighth. Up now for Milwaukee, Gio Urshela. Here comes the manager. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Brooks Raley. He's making his second appearance of the season, and that's way high, and it's 2-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Goes down looking.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Swings through that one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. You can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Correa getting ready to hit. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here comes Christian Yelich. That one is absolutely belted. Base hit. The run comes in to score from second. The tag. See.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's Byron Buxton. Manager out of the. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kenley Jansen.
Pretty big spot he's coming into.
Base hit into the outfield. Yelich flies around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. So next, it's the Brewers cleanup hitter, Shea Langoliers.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Sean Reed-Foley. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Jacob Webb appears to be getting loose. And a swing and a miss. That's outside. Full count now.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch. Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Swings through that.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And Raffy falls victim to the K.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
2 down, nobody on.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Here's a 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Off the mark there. Ball 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 9th. 1, 2, 3. Go the White. Bottom of the 9th. So here's the Brewers DH, Jorge Polanco. 1-run game, bottom 9. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Robert should have this one. Line drive, Adam in center field. Not the norm today, as the league's OPS leader still hasn't reached base. Next for the Brewers, Josh Smith. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to center. Roberts settles under it. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Noelvi Marte digs in now.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Just missing there. And that's ball 2. 1 strike away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Look out. Almost got him upstairs.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the
Towards first. Devers. Steps
Good
on
one,
the
boys.
bag himself. Ball game.
The first 2 games of this series really good. Exchanged punch for punch, blow for blow. But tomorrow will be a big one, especially in a day game. There might be some shadows in the afternoon. So you really want to focus on scoring early and playing very good defense to prevent runs. We'll see who wins it tomorrow.
A 3-2 final score in this one. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much now. I don't gotta say
Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombre, temas también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere, nadie por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa' que me la mude.